We all know the famous Oreo, this iconic cookie sandwich that has a cream center that's perfect dunked in milk. They made my job easy since they already have mini Oreos, but I've never seen a giant size one, so we're gonna make it. I have some flour here, and I get that iconically dark cookie. I'm gonna use this cocoa I found that has black cocoa. Add some salt to the mix. Now let's make our cookie dough. So an Oreo has like a crispiness to it, so I gotta make sure mine is just as crunchy. Okay, now I'm gonna whip up some butter and powdered sugar, and I'm not using regular sugar because I need it nice and crispy, so we're gonna use powder. And then once it's all nice and fluffy, we're gonna add in our dry ingredients, and I'm gonna add some vanilla and a little bit of milk to get things going. I need the big machine for this. This cookie's gonna be so big, my machine can barely handle it. But the good news is the dough looks pretty black. It's all stuck at the bottom. So since an Oreo has these ridges, I'm not gonna do it by hand. I'm gonna cheat and put them into these tart pans. This is pretty giant, right? Now I'm gonna press the dough down until it's nice and flat. The warmth of my hand is actually making the dough a lot easier, and it feels like Play-Doh. That was a workout. Before I bake them though, I have to poke some holes with my giant fork just to make sure it doesn't puff up. Now to make that perfect cream filling, I'm gonna start by whipping some butter. I used an entire box of butter just to make this one giant cookie. Slowly add my powdered sugar, and finally hit it with a little bit of salt, vanilla, and some milk to get it nice and spreadable. My cream filling has more of a yellow tint to it, but I feel like that's okay. Perfectly thick and spreadable. Okay, but now on second thought, I don't trust myself to just spread this on the cookie. I'm gonna actually put it in this cake mold that's gonna fit beautifully inside the cookie. Making giant things are so hard. Maybe that's why we've never seen a giant Oreo before. I'm gonna freeze this. Okay, my giant cookie is done and it looks pretty good. I've also let it cool completely so it doesn't melt the frosting. Yay! Looks like it'll fit perfectly. Unless you're rooting for me to fail. But that's okay, because then we all win. Oh yeah! I'd say so. That looks so good. Oh my gosh! Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. I always twist my Oreos to make sure the cream filling is like there. So let's do a quick comparison. Here's our Oreo. Here's the regular sized Oreo. I mean, that looks pretty small. But then here's their mini Oreo. They look like little planets. But making it was not the true test. Now I have to see if I can dunk it in some milk without it falling apart. I don't have a glass big enough for this giant Oreo. We're gonna have to do a bowl. It's heavy. It's so heavy. Ta-da! Let me soften it up. I can barely get enough milk in there. It's got that crumbly texture like an Oreo, and the cream filling is so good. I was able to dip it. It stayed together without breaking, so I'm gonna give this to me. 9 out of 10.